YK Osiris,
I know where this is going.
He just really just put a terrible taste in my mouth from one black man to another.
Okay.
You know, and I'm speaking about the situation where YK Osiris, you know, basically tried to force a kiss on Sukihana.
Okay.
Like, that's not cool, man.
So we getting into this?
That's where we at. Come on,
right.
let's get it.
All right. Okay. My opinion. I feel like the internet has really taken it to a level that was not the intent. You know, I don't see that intent in him. Because, you know, I've met YK a few times, and he seems like a really cool kid. You know, he don't seem like he's all trying to be something he's not. With that being said,
I'm quite sure a lot of ladies probably said that about Bill Cosby.
No, I know, but that's why I said, let me finish.
Go ahead.
With that being said, you have to know a respectful boundary, no matter what your intentions are. You know, no matter if you're playing, no matter what it is, you have to be respectful at all times. And whatever narrative that Suki puts out in her music, she's still a young, black, beautiful woman who deserves all your respect at all times. It does, no matter what she says or how, whatever you may feel about the image she portrays, that does not give you the right to invade her personal space and try to, you know, force yourself on her in any type of way, play for or not. You know,
right?
I don't agree with what he did if that's actually, you know, comes to reality. That's what it was.
It's like, even though she talks about, you know, she has a certain level of sexual, you know, lyrics. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if she pulled up, walked in that same building talking about, you know, she want to do this and she want to screw this guy right here, and it don't matter what she said in the song. You should never, you know, put nobody in a situation as a man. Mm-hmm. You should never, especially as a black man, because we got to be more on point about these type of situations and the type of light that get shined upon us.
Exactly.
You know, and then we supposed to be out here protecting our queens too. Don't get me wrong. You know, it ain't gonna always be protect the queen, because, you know, none of us are perfect.
Exactly.
But this is an avoidable situation.
It is.
Because you came around. True enough, she was playing, being flirty, and he was talking, and she said somebody, she'll turn him out.
Exactly.
Then he like, it was like a little light peck on her neck, and he kept going.
Right.
So he laughed. So this man spent the block. She already was looking like she wasn't even with the first little kiss. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So he spent the block and doubled down for whatever reason. I wasn't there.
Okay.
And that's when he like grabbed her by the neck and like, come on, bro. You should never have to force nobody to kiss you. If this girl wanted to kiss you, she
in the mouth, you. Nonetheless. And that what makes me say, I want to see what really, because Charlemagne made a good point this morning. Shout out to Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne said, what if they've had, you know, some dealings that we don't know about,
right? To
make him feel comfortable enough to go and try and, you know, do that. And she just was not expecting him to do that publicly.
You know what? If that was the case, that would be understandable, because I done been places and it probably was a chick I used to deal with, and, you know, I might, you know, just slide me a little peck in her just to see if I still got the juice.
Right.
But that wasn't the time for that. You know what I'm saying? Even if that was the case, like, don't nobody else know what's going on but you.
Exactly.
So even if that was the case, you still played yourself.
You played yourself.
Because you didn't read the room.
You didn't read the room.
This go back to reading the room.
Right. Right. And I looked at the video a few times and I was like, you know, what Charlamagne said could possibly be true. Allegedly, I don't know. This is just our guess. We don't know. We're just trying to look at the body language, right? I'm not trying to, you know, I've never seen a man just try to tongue kiss a woman in public like that. Like, man, what would make you do such a thing? I have. Have you?
I seen some dudes, like, these dudes, like, I done seen some weird stuff, man. I done seen some weird stuff.
Like that?
Man,
that was a little invasive.
I didn't seen, back in my wild days, I didn't probably, you know, then went and snuck off in a certain part and ducked off with a chick in the club. Mm-hmm. And as soon as she leave from around me, I'm talking about we didn't took it all the way there in the club. This was like a huge club in my hometown, like my partner had bought the club. So, of course, I'm telling the chicks in the club, I'm telling them this is my club.
Check runners.
Yeah, this my club, baby.
Time it is.
This my club. Right. So you know, for a lot of weekends, I'm bagging them off that this my club. So I'm having my way.
Okay.
So I didn't see one time like this particular woman, like we done did like anything you could think of
in the club,
like in the office, and then my partner had man, it was plush, man. Whoever owned the spot before him, it was like they had jacuzzis and stuff in the downstairs, cause it used to be like an old pool hall. Okay, but anyway, so we downstairs getting it in, and I'm like. I'm like 22, 23 years old. Okay. So we walk out. Mm-hmm. We walk out from downstairs. Club getting ready to let out. We hug and say, "I bet I hit you up." Whoop, whoop, whoop. I see a dude. I guess this was the same dude that was trying to holler at her earlier. When I got her, he toned her down. He done toned this girl all the way down. So that's when I seen it, like, man.
Answer me this one question. Kind of scary out here. That's very scary. Answer me this one question. Was your private part in that girl's mouth before he tongued her down?
100%.
Oh, God. I knew you were going to say that. Oh, my God. You guys, you got to do better out here. 100%. Please, you got to do better. It's dangerous.
But come on, I respect the Sukihana, but she got a song how she bragging about eating a dude booty.
But it's just a song.
She kind of passionate about that song, though. So it's like, I'm not saying, like, if I'm messing with her, I'm not saying, you know, because you're going to end up kissing a chick if you messing with her, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be thinking about her past. But probably like a week or two ago, she just took a picture. She had a dude towing her mouth. So
that's what I'm saying. So how did he feel comfortable enough to want to stick his tongue in her mouth? Is there something that we don't know?
Yeah, so he just played himself both ways, man.
Yeah, because even if it is, like you say, you played yourself, you know, you put it out there and it wasn't even supposed to be. You supposed to play your role, you know?
Like, fam, you grabbing this lady by the neck. Yeah.
And as I said, it was kind of passionate. It seemed a little bit more than just...
That did not seem passionate. That girl, he put his arm around that girl's neck. And she moved her head with nothing passionate about that.
I'm not saying she was being... I'm talking about the way he grabbed her was kind of like a...
Man, nah.
You know, it was like... It's this way that men can grab you when it's like more than just...
I read the energy. He ain't never smashed her.
You don't think so?
Nah, Cause when it's a chick you done dealt with before, you're a little bit more cool, and he was acting like a little 8th grader that ain't never even kissed nobody before.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just laughing.
These are just my assumptions. You know, not even mine. I'm just putting back out there. Charlamagne said that this could be an alternative to the narrative that's being put out. So that's it. I 100% do not agree with those behaviors. I am a woman myself, and I hate when men put me in a compromising position to where I feel like I have to to protect myself from you, or I feel I have to, sometimes women, we can be put in situations where you don't even know how to respond, but you don't want to make the situation worse. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, us as women, we are put in those because it is some creeps out here, you know. And YK, baby, that's not it.
Hey, it's your favorite cousin at the cookout, Rico Ramil. Check out my brand new book, Get Rich and Praise God, man, on Amazon.com right now. Everything you need to learn how to secure that bag like a boss is right here in this book, man. I went from sleeping in a 1984 Buick LeSabre to living full-time off the gifts I was born with. And I want to show you how to do the same thing, man. Get Rich and Praise God, man, on Amazon.com right now.
Check runners. Check runners.